Hey, what's going on? You know who it is. You know what it is. All right, you guys, I felt that I needed to speak on this again because, oh boy. One thing I can say about me, when I'm out in the streets, when I'm out in public, when I'm at a public place, I mind my own business. I abide by the law best to my ability. I don't go looking for trouble. But if trouble comes my way, I will try to defuse it best way I can via either trying to talk my way out of it or basically defending myself up to and including lethal force if I feel that my life is in serious danger. And like I said, I don't go looking for trouble. I don't sit up here talking about test my gangsta and all that kind of stuff, and then when my gangsta get tested, then all of a sudden, you know, I want to talk about pressing charges. But nevertheless, I really have to speak on this situation going on with these YouTube pranksters, and to a certain degree I have to call YouTube out on their inconsistency about what they allow and don't allow, and what they deem is harassment or bullying. Some of these pranksters take this far beyond playing a simple prank on somebody. It's to the point to where these people are destroying people's properties, they're harassing people, and assaulting people. When do you draw a line when you say enough is enough? And I want to say to you pranksters that's listening to this video, because I know some of y'all listen to my videos, you getting exactly what you're asking for. And stop like playing the victim. Do you guys ever think when you prank these people, and by the way, for profit, because you're making money exploiting people and humiliating people and keeping all the proceeds, I guarantee you guys don't pay the people that you're pranking. I guarantee you don't ask for their cash app so you can send them money. Now what if they start doing that? What if they started like seeking, you know what I'm saying, residuals or royalties? Because I can tell you now, these YouTube pranksters, this prank stuff is very lucrative. Some of these people are making anywhere from $25,000 to $50,000 a month. Some of these people are making over $1 million a year doing this stuff. So it is quite lucrative, but at the expense of random people. Now, they just recently had a situation where one of those YouTube pranksters ended up almost getting deleted because he picked the wrong dude that day. And basically he almost got deleted. But don't come on here and say it's not that serious. Well, you never know. Is it, or has it been this serious when random people been running up in shopping malls and grocery stores and movie theaters just randomly deleting people? Was it that serious then? So don't try to use that terminology with this. At the end of the day, people want to be left alone, and people have the right to be left alone. To you pranksters, do you ever think before you pull one of these pranks on people that you don't know that, hey, this guy could be having a bad day? What if this man or woman found out that they have, you know, terminal, you know, cancer or something, or they just lost their mother, or just lost somebody close to them, just lost their job, or something terrible happened to them, and you come up there pranking them, making fun of them, trying to humiliate them, and then you film it, you put it on YouTube, and then you make money off of it. But I guarantee none of you pranksters who sit up there, oh, it's a prank, it's a prank, I guarantee you guys don't never share any of the royalties or residuals. I guarantee you after you say, hey, it's a prank, you know, well, here's $50 for being a good sport. I guarantee you guys are not prepaying people before before you put these videos online, or paying them after the video gets put online and you generate thousands of dollars in views. I promise you that. And then for the people that condone these pranksters, you part of the problem too. I have the right not to be in the mood. I have the right to be left alone. If I say, hey man, leave me alone. And then some of these dudes are aggressive, and then some of these pranks are just downright classless, tasteless, racist, sexist, whatever, like, you know what I'm saying? Anything you can think of. And then some of these people go as far as assaulting people, throwing stuff at people, throwing water balloons. And then at the end of the day, placing bags on people's heads. And then when you get ready to go upside their head, all of a sudden they want to yell, oh, it's a prank, it's a prank. No, it's not a prank. You assaulted me. And then these people go in places of business doing this stuff. Because this is the new generation, because they think they are entitled. They think they can do whatever they want. They don't see it from, you know, other people's point of view, because it's all about them and it's only about what they think and what they can do. And I just don't like that. And I'm letting you pranksters know, I highly recommend that you don't prank me. I highly, and see, here's the thing though. I know what a lot of you guys look like, because I'm studying and I know where a lot of you guys be at. But I'm just telling you now, if I happen to show up at one of the places where you're pulling your pranks, I ain't gonna say too much. I ain't got too much to say. I'll just put it to you this way. May not go the way you plan. That might not be the video you get to post up. And that's real talk. Like I say, you guys are selfish and you're inconsiderate. And like I said before, you're flat out committing crimes. And some of these pranks are just flat out irresponsible and dangerous. I seen one dude put a plastic bag over somebody's head and push him. And he was standing near a small, standing near some rocks by the beach. Now, had this dude tripped and landed on one of those rocks and lost his life, you looking at manslaughter. And I'm seeing these pranks conducted in places of business: Walmart, Target, Lowe's. And my question is, why Home Depot? Why are these places allowing these people to do this stuff? Stay in the store for hours, pranking, harassing people. And at the end of the day, the store could be held accountable too. Now, what if you started suing these stores, saying, okay, well, you allowed me to be publicly humiliated? That's what security is for. And some of these people go to the same places. So you have to ask yourself, why is a certain Walmart or Target, Home Depot allowing these same people to come in every week, staying in the store for hours, filming themselves, pranking people? I don't understand that. Somebody need to help me understand that. So that means either these places of business have terrible security and are irresponsible, or they're in on it. And if they're in on it, that means they should have to pay a price. Because like I said before, I guarantee you pranksters are not paying people before you post those videos, or not getting their contact information and saying, hey, I'll pay you later on. Now, it's going to take more than a handshake. It's going to take more than a handshake, all that kind of stuff. That's real talk. Screw your handshake. Screw your, oh, nah, I ain't being no good sport, because like I said, I have a right to be left alone. If I'm minding my own business, leave me alone. I don't want to be part of that. Leave me alone. If I tell you to get out my face, get out my face. Because here's the thing, in certain places, if a person warned you at least 3 times to leave them alone, they have the right to defend themselves. And don't sit up there and say, oh, I was just pranking. And then when you get whooped on, then all of a sudden you want to try to get law enforcement. But at the end of the day, you are initiating the situation by harassing these random people. Like I said, nobody wants to hear the truth these days. And like I said, this is why I question YouTube about how inconsistent they are about their policies on harassment, bullying, and all this kind of stuff. But then they're monetizing these videos with people being bullied, harassed. So make that make sense. Now, recently they just had one of these dudes somewhere in Virginia, like I said, who almost got deleted because he called himself pranking a random person. But see, he said that he didn't learn his lesson. He said when he heal up, he gonna go right back to doing what he was doing. Okay, so you might not be lucky next time. That might have been a sign from up above saying maybe you need to consider something else. Now, if they're staged, that's okay. But if you just bothering random people, that is considered harassment. And then based off the content of your pranks, if somebody feel like, hey, some random dude walking up calling me boy and all that kind of stuff, I could feel like, okay, this dude might be some suspected nutcase or white supremacist. So I gotta defend myself. So the tables could turn. And I already know what's gonna happen. One of these pranksters is gonna eventually cause either somebody to get hurt seriously bad or lose their life, or possibly have a heart attack or something and put them in a position where they may lose their life. And then what? You're liable. So I'm just saying, for the people that condone this and be telling people that they need to learn, no, we don't have to learn to take nothing. If I'm minding my own business, leave me the hell alone. If I recognize you and I say, hey, I don't want to be part of your prank. If I see one of these dudes, I'm gonna say, hey man, I don't want to be part of your prank. Don't come over there pranking me. Just leave me alone. And I'm gonna film myself saying, leave me alone. For my own, you know what I'm saying? For my own safety. A lot of you pranksters don't know the law of the land. Like I said, you guys that's going into Home Depot throwing stuff at people, that's assault. And these dudes have every right to defend themselves. So, keep in mind, ask yourself this. Is this really worth your life? Real talk. It's your boy Town Biz. I'm out.